Hi, I'm Ang, and I'm a fresh graduate of Robin's Master the Market course, April 2018. Currently, I'm taking a gap year from work. I've been working for about 30 years in the television media industry, and I thought of doing something different, and so I chanced upon this course. Really not much idea what I'm coming into, but after 2 weeks, I'm very pleased with what I have learned. What are the biggest takeaway? I've learned how to draw trade plans, and that's an art. That art that is not easy to learn, but once I can learn it, I can use it for a long time. So the course, besides teaching me an art of drawing trade plan, there's also a great way of teaching us different sciences behind trading, where volume and prices come into play. I've been using what Robin has taught us for the last 2 weeks, and it has definitely changed my winning rates for the last 2 weeks, and I'm very happy, no regret. Strongly encourage, recommend any new traders or even experienced traders to take on this course to enhance your skill. Look forward to your happy trading and successful trading.
Hi, I'm Angela Teo. I have attended a couple of courses before I come for Robin class. And before that, those courses that I have learned are basically based on indicators. And I also understand that indicators somehow is lagging. And it does help me to make some money. But then recently, I'm quite fortunate to come into this stage where the market is super volatile. And it's everybody very intense, and I realized that the indicators and those things that I learned not able to enable me to make much money from this current market. So I decided to try out Robin's class, and his class and teaching is totally different from what I used to learn. He doesn't use indicator. Basically, I learned something from him that is pretty new to me, and I'm still need to do a lot of practice. I learned that through high volume, you can actually come up with trade plans, and also can from the trade plans you can do draw trends. And he also mentioned things like trend is an art. So what does it mean? You probably have to do a lot of practice, and pretty down to earth guy sharing with us that he also shared with us in terms of his win and loss. And he also teaches us how to do money management and how to exercise a stop loss. And he stressed a lot on in terms of win big and cut loss very minimum. So I really hope that from this I will be able to ride through this trend, and this will be my last course that I'm going to invest for my investment. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. I've been trading since end of last year, and I started trading without any formal training, and I lost quite a bit of money in the last 4 months, and I was finding ways and means to recover the losses. And I was fortunate to attend the preview session by Robin, and I found that the techniques and tips that he taught during the preview session was extremely useful, and I decided to take the course. But before joining the course, I wanted to find out how this will help, and I spent quite a amount of time with him in his office. So he was kind enough to spend at least 1 hour with me before the course to understand my investment style and what are the mistakes that I made, and then he was trying to offer practical solution. So in the course, I found that some of the techniques that he taught, especially the art and science of trading, were quite extremely useful, and I started applying on a daily basis during the 2 weeks period that we were doing the course. And I found that they are quite useful. And the most important part of the whole course is the live trading session which he conducted on the last day, and I'm happy to say that I made a decent amount of money in the last day in the short span of time, and he gave me the confidence to start trading again, and I'm very thankful to him. And I would strongly recommend this course for anyone who wants to trade with a formal education, which will help them to minimize the losses and make maximum money with even if they have a limited amount of fund. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Andrew. I have been trading for the last few years and attended quite a few courses. And I was looking forward to attending this one because I always believe in learning from a successful trader. I have no regrets coming for this course. In these last 2 weeks, together with live trading, it has changed my perspective. I am now doing more on the macro view with the trend in place. The trend is always my friend, and doing less scalping now. And I am glad to say that through these 2 weeks, I have managed to do some live trade through this training, and happy to say that I have recovered the course fee. Right, so I look forward to more networking with Robin and with this group that we have been together, and be successful.